Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Civilization 6, coming at you with Religion Time. It's Pedro, it's the embracing thereof, and it is time to get moving and grooving. This city is going to just be unbelievable in a second. Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Oh my goodness. Both these cities are going to be off the charts. Just a 20, well, not 24 right out of the gate, but soon to be 24. Because we'll go to here. So in 8 turns, there'll be 24 production. For now, there'll just be 12. A measly 12. As always, you guys know it to be true. There's just one religion in this world. Work ethic, holy site districts. Faith adjacency bonus provides production as well. It's too good. I don't know if they're going to nerf it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Because it's crazy. And then we were considering the idea, in chat in particular, was talking about the idea of potentially getting something where we get housing from our beliefs. I'm not sure if there's anything other than the building that can give housing, is there? The Gurdwara, which means the housing be way down the line at that point. And it's just the one. A little bit extra food. But I'm not sure if it's worth grabbing right now. There's nothing else that gives housing, is there? Housing. I don't see. No. The question would become, though, is what do you do? What do you take? The really good choices are like Tith and World Church. Sorry, not Tith. Sorry, I mean Tith's not bad either, but World Church and cross-cultural dialogue is really the best choices, depending on if you want science or culture. I feel like we want to go science. This game feels like it would be geared towards pushing science. I don't know. It just does. Although, the ability to earn great people fast, and there's 3 different great people that can help in a culture game, right? And so then you're like, it compounds the ability better in that way. And either way, in either direction, though, I feel like the science is the way to go. Because you need tons of science in a culture game anyway. I feel like cross-culture dialogue is the way to go. Let's just do that. Let's not waste any more time thinking about it. We got things to do, ladies and gentlemen. We got things to do, places to go, people to see, and holy cow. Check it out. 12 food, 12 faith, and 12 production. And you know what we can do as well? I was just thinking. So I was looking in here, and Hypatia was actually going to be missed, but getting the science adjacency guy would be incredible. So I'm actually working the 2 science card right now in our government to keep pushing us out here. And we have their campus going here, and of course is going much better now that it was actually, I think, 8 turns left, and then all of a sudden this happens. So absolutely insane. And we're going to be going next into there. We're going to be getting the Oracle. The Oracle. That's the words I was looking for. Not going to worry about this at the moment. We may have to maybe pump out a couple of them. We'll see what happens, but just not quite yet. Other than that, I think I like everything else we got going on here. We could take this out and throw in the gold, but that's 2 gold, whatever. We can take it out later. That's good. We're good. We're going to pump that out like that. And next turn, we chop this once the Oracle started with that card on. Also, Oh, I almost... Okay, yeah. So we need... Once the Ancestral Hall's done, we get the extra promotion for provision on Magnus, and we start buying our settlers with faith and sending them off to a far-off land. We'll probably send them... I definitely want to send this one out here, because I wouldn't mind getting the pyramids, so getting this guy out here and getting the pyramids going would be nice. And then we'll just send them to the... Send the first ones to the extremes. Maybe we could backtrack if we get enough culture going. We could backtrack and grab feudalism. 6 farms. What are the odds we get 6 farms? We need to get somebody probably here with a builder, and we just need to go like... We can get 1, 2... Yeah, we have it down here. We can get the farms all in here. We probably send... The first settler's got to come here. We send a builder with it and build 6 farms, and then that gives you your feudalism boost. And then maybe some of these other cities can grab the extra boosts there. That's pretty much the only thing you could do. All right. There's Ancestral Hall done. There's the Oracle going in. Apadana here could also work. I was thinking it would make sense to get another district in there. Maybe like Chichen Itza was kind of a thought, but we could throw Chichen Itza on another tile out here as well eventually. That would be a thought. And this guy is got another charge left. Do we absolutely go crazy here? The only thing is if you can do Apadana, you'd probably be better off doing Apadana first. Or I could get... Well, I think I gotta do the chop. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. I'm going to chop the Oracle here with Magnus in there. I'm going to chop this out. That shaves 6 turns off. Next turn, actually be 2 turns. I'm going to come over here. I should be able to chop the Oracle to close to done, but not done. We get Apadana. We finish Apadana first, then finish Oracle to get the extra envoys. And then eventually we're going to do at least 1 more wonder in this city. Which would mean... I'm trying to think. Probably, yeah, just 1 more wonder. But yeah, that'll be 3 wonders in the city. That's not bad. So, Magnus promoted with provision. And our population aid is safe. Purchase settler with faith. Like that. That trade route is over. We need to send one to La Venta for an envoy. We'll begin that route there for the envoy. What do these guys want? An encampment. Great merchant. Didn't we meet? Oh yeah, we met over here. What do these guys want? Military tradition. Okay. Hemlock, church and state with Normandy. Yeah, bye-bye. Envoy. So we can get first Sue's obviously here. We don't actually need it at the moment. These here, however, we'll be getting a library. So into Mitla now. Plus, we don't know who Mitla might know at this point, right? Plus, we'll be able to see a lot. This is where we go. So they haven't seen much. They haven't met anybody else, I guess, other than... Well, I guess they were about to meet these guys at the very least. So that's first envoy there. There's a goody hut here. Let's see. That's some nice Euro score, obviously. We'll take. Okay. Okay. Everything stays. There goes the Apadana plan. Turn 60, yeah, it was probably a bit of a pipe dream. Apadana was probably a bit of a pipe dream. So it's funny. With Apadana, it used to be like a year, like even before Gathering Storm, Apadana seemed to go all the time, like super early. Like it was almost impossible to get Apadana. Oh, like quite a couple years ago. Then Gathering Storm came, and Apadana was glitched, and you wouldn't even want it. And at that point, you could get it easily because for the adjustment in the preferences or whatever, the adjustments in preferences. Yeah. Made it so that it was kind of like you could get it easy, but you didn't want it. Basically, sorry, my brain was on something else for a second, trying to calculate something in the back of my head. So you could get it easy, but you didn't want it because it was broken. And then now it seems like it's actually switched back a little bit in the preferences, and they seem to build it, from what I can tell, pretty quick. So if you want it, you better get on it. Now, in here, what are we moving towards? I guess we'd be moving towards Petra, which we can get right away. 3 different specialty districts. We'll get the bonus to that in next turn. So that'll be good. Now, we have 1 extra charge here. I was thinking chopping this, but we're not going to do that now. Other than to speed the Oracle up, I guess I could. Plus, it would also help. We don't have the housing. I don't like to eat food into not having enough housing. But I could buy the Granary. Hate to buy something for that much money when I can build it in 2 turns. You know what? This is going to sound a little crazy. I'm actually going to build the Granary right now. And in 2 turns, I'm going to chop this out back into the Oracle. I'll have the housing to get full advantage of the food. And the production will catch me up a couple turns. Or at least 1 turn. So we'll probably slow the Oracle down 1 turn. But we'll get full advantage of the food, which is key. So we got two builders with, or sorry, settlers with faith. 235 on the next. We're making currently 31.9. But in 3 turns, we'll turn on that card and we'll double our faith per turn almost. Which will be big. You avoid the smaller shores. Such deference is noted and well regarded. You bet I do, sweetheart. I know how much you love them small shores. There we go. Campus done. Boost to mathematics done. By the way, in case you were wondering, the reason why we wanted to make sure we bought these tiles is not just so we could control them to work them, but you know the jungle is getting chopped down by their builder the second they get that tile, and they chopped it down. So if we didn't have these, not only would we not be able to work them, but those jungles would disappear and we'd lose the adjacencies. So that was the big key there. We're moving. You are gonna wait till next turn when we turn that back on. 2 turns on the 100%. Library. Hypatia is about to go. They're working a project. I'm actually okay with that though. We really want to get the we want to get our stuff up so we can get the Great Bath goes a lot later now. 61. Put on the Oracle again. Yeah, we did lose a turn because we only took one turn off, but we got full credit for the food. So 5 turns from pop 9 on a housing of 11. Yeah, we can't shave a turn off, so we just keep it like that. That's the other thing I was going to do and I forgot. Maybe I could turn the top purchasing card on in a turn. We gotta get the Oracle out. I don't think we can. I think I'm going to go ahead and just buy this tile. We got lots of money. And I want to make sure that they're both being used. It's worth giving up the production. This city's got tons of production. Working that culture is way, way too important. The wonders are going hot and heavy right now, and I'm just glad that the Oracle's still around, because that makes me nervous. So the card of the century coming in hot. Campus adjacencies is the next thing we want. We're gonna have 2 campuses built hopefully in time, because after the Oracle we go right into the campus. That campus is a 4-turner, so we're 7 turns from the campus being done. Be nice to maybe delay that bit. Maybe we pump a couple turns in here and then delay that. Go like that. Yeah, so when I settle this city, I buy a builder with faith. We have 2 builders. We build all the farms. We get the boost. Pretty much the best way we can do that. We can get La Venta. Not all that concerned about it. Although we build the shrines, it's extra faith in the shrines. Faith per turn. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and grab that. Grab the Era score as well, of course. But the big thing, like I said, is we'll get the shrines built before long, and then that'll be 4 extra faith per turn, and then more going forward. Howdy, Josh. How are you, buddy? Mr. Robert Ford in the house. Yeah. Let's go. Next turn. Oracle down to 2. You doing okay? I'm doing alright as well. I'm hanging in there. Hanging in there. This guy's getting over there pretty quick. So, library's done. The earlier you get the watermill done, the better as well. Maybe do the watermill into the shrine. Or maybe go shrine into the watermill. Let's go shrine into the watermill. The mailbox was checked, and no luck. I don't know what's going on, but it's super sad.
Without mathematics,
it is
there's nothing you can do.
Simply beyond me. Simply beyond me how it could not have arrived. Oracle next turn. Shrine in 2. Oh my god, you know what I just did? Oh god. I was talking about 14 other things, and cost myself a ridiculous amount of faith in production, because I was talking about so many different things and didn't do the one thing I needed to do, is put that card in. Oh, I'm tilted. I'm absolutely straight up tilted. I still haven't mined this. I was going to do it, and I got sidetracked in something else, and I shouldn't have. Spend 45 gold to change the card? I could do that, I guess. Is that what it costs? Yeah, it's worth it to do it. Absolutely it is. So this can come out. That's going to be done next turn, I think, no problem. The Holy Site Adjacency bonus goes in. This stays on for now, for our particular purposes. And I think we're good. There we go. 24 faith and 24 production. Cost me a little gold because I made a mistake. I was just like, brain fart. Good call, Wishy. I wasn't even thinking about spending the money. There it is. There it is. Next turn, the Oracle. 50 production city on turn 65. What?
I sprang upon the swift ship in the form of
The Oracle.
Pray to me as Apollo Delphinius. Also the altar itself shall be called Delphinius.
Gold solves a lot of problems, I know, right?
Forever.
Manufacturer is resending it, so you may end up with 2. Oh, so you sent it from a manufacturer, so you just
shot an arrow into the air.
You just filed a complaint and said, you didn't get it, send it again. I'm so excited. Why you gotta do that, Muscat? Like, why? Like, you're way up here, bro. Why you gotta be down here? Like, why? Why you gotta do it? Why you gotta be up in my grill? Uh-oh. There's a bad man. Gotta step in from the ledge. I mean, 2-turn campus. Come on. Come on, folks. Shrine's done. I mean, 3-turn temple. I want to go to the watermill. Pop 6. Next turn we can run another district out if we wanted. We could run commercial hub. Get an extra trade route. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea to purchase this tile at least. So there's no chance of ever losing this adjacency. If we lost this, it would suck. But they might not go to it. We'll see. I'm not going to give them any envoys for a bit anyway. I'm going to send this guy this way because this is a slower trek because there's no road. So you got your own rainforest covered island as Pedro. Nice. Yeah, Zed. Yes, it was. It's manufactured for the particular series that I'm running. It was a just the island's manufactured. The entire map was just a random map, but I basically cleared this island was in the map. I just cleared it off and threw down jungle, made a big long river through the middle of it, threw down jungle, and yeah, now we're embracing Pedro. Next turn, campus. There's the boost to recorded history. I was going to actually come off of Gains and Wreck, and I forgot. I'm actually going to do that. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go here. Because this is a nice little opportunity. I could have eventually used that as a quick turnaround if I need to switch a card out quick. I don't think I need to change a card out at the moment. So we just keep it as is. If both like, oh, commercial hub for sure. The great merchants are far, far, far superior to the great admirals. For sure. Plus, they're also easier to mix in with the rest of your districts to give adjacencies as well, whereas a harbor is generally not going to be in a position to help adjacencies nearly as well for others. Even if it's the same adjacency for the individual. Yeah. So he's on there. There. You go in there. I'm gonna go ahead and buy that guy. Work that. Work that. And then I can chop this. With a commercial hub. Actually, I might go chop the commercial hub. Might be one of the first things I do. So that way we're going here for the mines. We'll get the boost to the mines. There we go. There you go. Preslav's got swordsmen coming in hot. Your knowledge of construction is going to be very nice. Wow, it's a lot of faith. That is a lot of faith. That is some super fast districts. I'll put on the temple. I'll chop this for the commercial hub and found city. Tile purchasing card would have been a smart idea here. Definitely two. There's 3 tiles here I'd like to get. You know what? Let's do that. I need to do that. So, in this city, real quick, there's your holy site. I suppose this city does their holy site there. That makes most of the jungle untouchable now. So the city doesn't know what to do with itself anymore. I guess if you got to this tile, you could get 3 there. Oh, is this... That's a reef, and there's 2. So that's actually... 2 jungle. So there's a campus right there that's a +4. And if you bought out to it, you could get to that. And you could build... I mean, it doesn't matter. Theater Square, I suppose, would be 3. This dude here... I'm gonna go this way, because next turn... I can work this tile. Oh, you know what? This city here, I'm just trying to think. Because if I were to get the pyramids and Petra in this city, where you could put the theater square. I was just thinking the theater square there with the two wonders here would be good. You wouldn't lose up a hill. Either that or you put them here, and then you throw the theater square on that hill, and you just lose that one hill. You'd still be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mines. Plus there's other good tiles. Yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, I'm going to go like this. We'll buy those tiles next turn. And we'll keep on moving. Diverting to this getting the campus cards, slowing down the path to feudalism. This is kind of annoying. Just gotta get the city going. We need to buy this tile, and this tile, and I suppose probably this tile as well. That needs to get built. You just kind of gotta force that thing in. Like, you just gotta get it done. I think you even skip off the monument. Because it's just so much production that you gotta get it built.
People who cannot find time for
Just as simple as that.
are
So, the tile purchasing card goes in. Because we've got a bunch of tiles to purchase. Saves me a bunch of gold. I think I gotta take out that just for a minute. Well, now that we're working we've got 2 campuses with libraries. So we're actually doing pretty well here now. The ancient era guys are all gone. So now we're waiting for the one we want to come up. There must be working projects. So that's not bad. Pretty good rate there. Go there. Chop that out. In here, we're buying this, this, and this. There, we're going like this. Make sure we're working that. Then we get into that. That'll make our population go up nice and quick. We have this guy come over here and work this, and then chop this out into the campus. Sorry, in the campus, into the holy site, and you just grind that thing out. And then in here, found the city. And as intriguing as it would be to work the sugar, we have 6 tiles here that can be farms. And it's the only farms that are available in this fine land. So what we do is we purchase... Oh. Purchase a builder with faith. Start a monument. Kevin Hoyt? Kevin Hoyt Jr. 1979. What's going on? Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome aboard. And then we buy all of the farming tiles. It's a lot of money for a boost. That gives that boost there. In 4 turns, we'll have a big boost to our culture. And we'll also get a big boost to our science. In here, library is done. We're gonna go shrine into watermill. At pop 10, we could run that theater square out. We're of course gonna want to make a push to Chechen. Yep. Make the run to Chechen as soon as possible. Over here, it's a simple chop of the temple. Commercial hub. Keep on moving. Choose production. Watermill. How much more for the next settler? 280. So next turn we can get another settler. 1, 2. We'll need 4 more. Not bad. Not bad. Let's see. If we get to there, it's 2. That's not gonna matter. Not gonna matter.
There is no easy way to train an apprentice.
There's some extra production on our mines. Nothing to complain about there. Almost hit the wrong button there for a second. So next turn, that farm gives us the boost. Apprenticeship is complete. We're going to have to hard grind it, but you want to get the universities going. We can pound out the universities in these 2 cities in particular so fast. That you don't worry about that at this point. You worry about getting the universities built. It's not worth waiting. Who knows how many turns in order to get that boost. Not worth it. Look at how fast we could build these if we wanted. It's gonna be a point where we're gonna want to figure out, like, this city's so productive. I mean, it's just, what wonders do you want to build, right? Is there, like, I guess you make a run for Forbidden City. We'll have the universities built for the boost. can't get galleys. I was thinking about, for exploration purposes, maybe we double back to this. But I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that. That's the plan, and then we can get in the water. And then we'll get over here just in time to get that going.
History is the version of past events that people have decided to.
So at this point, we double check there's no tiles we want to buy. I'd rather save my money. I've spent a lot of money on tiles already. I'm good. Actually, wait, no. Looks like we're probably going to get that next turn. Or not next turn, 4 turns. We need it for 5, so that's fine. 18 turns from bonus builder charges. 6, yeah, that sucks. We're whipping through this era so fast. Let's see. Declare friendship. Beautiful. Not great, but we'll take it. Commercial hub's done next turn. We're gonna go 5 turns there. There's the big boost to culture that we needed. So I bet we pop 8, but that's a huge boost. That's gonna push us through that much, much quicker. But like I said, I'm not gonna buy any more tiles. The campus adjacency has got to go on. With the holy site adjacency and the production. Confirm the policies. Delegation. Commercial hub built. Nice convenient little 3-turn market. Chop out that tile. Grind out that holy site. We're at pop 3. Max production. And sorry, I forgot last turn to buy that settler. In fact, it might have been 2 turns ago because I can buy one next turn as well. Whoopsie. That's my bad. Now, what I could... Oh, great library. I'd have to... The only thing is about this, the great library in 7 turns is ridiculous, but I'd have to lose an adjacency. And I could build it there. Can't build it there because of that. But I could lose an adjacency, get the great library. It'll help with great scientist points all game, obviously with great writer points as well. It costs me 2 science per turn to lose that adjacency, and it gives back 2 science per turn. So it kind of pays for itself. And then the great scientist points and the great writer points are just the boost, I suppose you'd say, right? Because this would drop from a 12 to a 10, and then this would add the 2 back for you. The problem would be you'd want a builder after I just turn off the card for tile purchasing because I didn't think about it. Great library. Not too shabby. Just trying to think here about my plans. We're 12 turns away from having feudalism. Could be as little as 15 turns away from the era being over. I'm just trying to think, because another idea, if I put the 50% production towards settler card on in a bit, I could pump out and save a little faith that could go towards... obviously, we're going to need to buy a missionary, because we're going to want to get our religion over here. But we could also get more builders out if we were spending less on settlers. How are we at? This guy's going to actually found city. And pop up there. Monument. We'll have to sort out districts and chop out where the holy site's going. If this city's putting theirs there, these guys here would most likely want to put theirs here. But actually, if you put something here, maybe for this city, then you could put this one here and you wouldn't lose anything. And then you could still put another district here for this city. So if you were to go holy site there, holy site there, and then let's just say a campus up here for this city. So there's holy site campus for them, holy site, and then we'll figure out a campus somewhere else. Oh, is this a reef? Yeah, it is. So this would be a campus down in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be a potential campus there. But yeah, so then you'd want to get this tile here. We could wait the 5 turns because this is going to get done anyway. We chop this after we buy the tile for cheap. We probably want to buy it to this tile. The holy sites everywhere is the key, right? So yeah, that's probably the way. You bring light in. Have a good night, buddy. I appreciate you being here, bud. Thanks for hanging out. And we'll see you next time. Yeah. And then this... Actually... No, that's not a reef, so that wouldn't make a difference. Could put a district here, though. That wouldn't be too bad. That'd be a +4 of something. I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Because you could kind of group a little bit. You wouldn't want to group the holy sites, but you could kind of group anything else, right? So if I bought out to here for this city, put the holy site there, you could do a little bit of something here. Not really much, no. Yeah. You could still put a district here, though. You could put the commercial hub there. If you switch these. You could go campus, commercial hub. You'd hurt the campus, but yeah. God, everywhere you go. I guess this is a commercial hub here. That's a commercial hub there. That's the river plus 1, 2, 3. Not great. We have some trees down here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still pretty good. And we have to figure out a theater square at that point. Maybe put the theater square there, adds another commercial hub adjacency. You can put these guys commercial hub here, string of adjacencies. These guys would need a campus. Maybe here as well. Off of that. Twin campuses. Campus there would also be a 3, I suppose, but that's better. So 4. Okay. All right, that's enough of the of that. We have our plan for the most part. We're doing good. Doing real good. So need 3 more. Make that 2 more settlers. You know, the funny thing is that I don't think I can ever get the... I don't think I can get the top purchasing card back in because I don't want to lose this. We're not making a ton of gold. IMC Wander. This is, what's it called? Small Continents. And so what I did is, this is actually a particular series I'm doing for YouTube where I embrace different civilizations. In this case, we're embracing Pedro. I pointed at Magnus. We're basing Pedro. So what I did is I generated a random map in the map editor, and then I picked an island that I liked the look of, and I just took everything off of it, replaced it with jungle, and threw a river right through the middle of it, and we called it our pseudo Brazil. And we're embracing all things Pedro. You can, there's actually, you can go to the YouTube and check out all this stuff out, but there is a link to another one of the embracing series right there. This will be the 4th. This will actually start getting on the YouTubes as of next week. We've lost Mitla. That's all right. I'm okay with that. So I'm going to start the settler, and I'm not even going to have the 50% off, 50% production card. This city's too productive, and we don't need to worry about switching it out. Because the next turn I'm going to chop this, finish the settler, and start the library. Yeah, it's been a fun play. This is episode 3 I'm actually in the middle of. In fact, probably going to wrap it up very soon because we're at 57 minutes. So the Holy Site will go there. We're going to need to spread our religion. I'm going to get the monument finished, though. Missionaries. Oh, sorry, I thought I was clicked on this. Missionaries. $150. Probably don't worry about spreading the religion until the year is over. 13 turns, that's not really a good idea. Well, actually, probably makes sense to spread the religion once the year is over. Hello, Bring of Unger, how you doing? Okay. I am going to call it there, though. We're well over 50 minutes. When we come back, YouTube, with the next episode to be the final episode, I think maybe I'll do a 5th. We'll have to see how this goes. We'll get a little bit further into the future. We'll get these cities established a little bit. Oops. We're at pop 10, which is beautiful. We'll be able to get that theater square going. I was hoping that would finish that off, but it didn't. So we're going to get the Great Library going in here. We came close. So the settler will be done next turn. And Probably buy one more settler with faith. Then we'll save up faith to buy builders towards the end of the era. We'll actually be able to get Liang established with this governor title right here and get one extra charge on our builders. We'll try to save a charge on all the builders that are currently available because we'll get pyramids going in here before too long as well. And that'll be a bunch of free charges as well. So there you go. That'll be it. Yeah, so probably like, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 turns. Maybe when this era is over. I don't know if we're going to get a golden age or not. We'll take a look at what our options are. And then we'll hopefully, we'll be able to have our cities down, have districts everywhere, and really kind of fully embrace everything that Pedro does with this jungle. And also, wouldn't mind getting the Copacabanas. Maybe a Copacabana or two built, and some of his... What's the other one called? The Street Carnivals. We'll get some of those built maybe too, and have him fully embraced in the next edition. We'll see you then, folks. Bye-bye.